Welcome back to the channel, where we track the most exciting developments in the world of specialized automotive design and the ever-evolving landscape of Japanese car culture. Today, we are turning our attention to one of the most charming yet capable segments of the market, the kei car. Specifically, we are looking at the Mitsubishi Delica Mini, a vehicle that has already captured the hearts of enthusiasts since its debut. However, the legendary Japanese tuning house Damned, also known as Dream Auto Design and Development, has just taken this miniature adventurer to a whole new level. They have unveiled a comprehensive retro off-road kit that transforms this tiny van into a nostalgic tribute to the rugged 4WD icons of the past. If you have ever felt that modern cars have lost a bit of their soul to aerodynamic curves and plastic surfaces, this build is exactly what you've been waiting for. To understand why this kit is so significant, we first have to look at the Mitsubishi Delica lineage. For decades, the Delica nameplate has stood for a unique blend of van-like practicality and genuine off-road capability. From the classic L300 to the modern D5, the Delica has always been the go-to choice for families who want to go where the pavement ends. When Mitsubishi launched the Delica Mini, they managed to shrink that adventurous spirit into a package that fits within the strict dimensions of Japan's kei car regulations. It was an instant hit, offering a tall boy stance and 4WD options that made it a perfect companion for campers and weekend warriors. But Damned saw an opportunity to inject even more personality into the platform, leaning heavily into the retro-futurism trend that has dominated the automotive scene leading into 2026. Damned is no stranger to these types of transformations. They are the same creative minds responsible for the Little D and Little G kits that turned the Suzuki Jimny into mini versions of the Land Rover Defender and Mercedes G-Wagon. With the Delica Mini, they have applied that same magic, focusing on two distinct flavors of nostalgia. The kit we are focusing on today brings back the boxy, utilitarian aesthetic of the 1980s and 90s. The most dramatic change is at the front end. The modern, somewhat aggressive face of the factory Delica Mini has been replaced with a much more square and classic-looking grille. It features a simple horizontal slat design and prominent lettering that proudly displays the Delica name, echoing the look of the legendary 4WD vans of yesteryear. The highlights are framed in a way that makes them appear more integrated into a singular, solid fascia, moving away from the complex layering seen on most modern vehicles. Below the new grille, Damned has added a ruggedized bumper that looks like it belongs on a mountain trail rather than a supermarket parking lot. The bumper is finished in a durable, textured black material that provides a sharp contrast to the body color, and it includes integrated fog light housings that enhance the off-road character. This modification alone completely changes the vehicle's visual center of gravity, making it look wider, tougher, and more planted. It's a masterclass in how a few well-placed design changes can alter the entire perception of a vehicle's size and capability. The transformation continues along the sides and onto the roof. One of the standout features of this Damned kit is the addition of specialized decals and body cladding. These graphics often feature a vintage-inspired color palette. Think earthy tones, muted greens, and classic whites that harkens back to the era of analog adventure. Along the lower portion of the doors, there is protective cladding that not only adds to the visual bulk, but also provides a layer of defense against brush and stones when navigating narrow trails. To truly sell the off-road lifestyle, the vehicle is equipped with a heavy-duty roof rack. In the world of 2026 overlanding, the roof rack is more than just storage. It's a statement of intent. Damned's rack is designed to hold everything from camping gear to extra fuel cans, and it serves as the perfect mounting point for auxiliary LED lighting, ensuring that your tiny trekker can light up the darkest forest path. No off-road build is complete without the right wheel and tire package, and here Damned has truly delivered. The Delica Mini in this configuration sits on a set of retro-styled wheels that look like classic Steelies, but are manufactured with modern materials for better weight and strength. These are wrapped in chunky, all-terrain tires that feature aggressive sidewall tread. While the Delica Mini is still a key car with a 660cc turbocharged engine, the added grip and the slightly increased diameter of these tires provide a genuine boost in confidence when tackling loose gravel or muddy forest roads. It reminds us that you don't need a massive V8 to have fun in the dirt. Sometimes a well-balanced chassis and the right set of boots are all you need. Inside the cabin, Damned offers various trim options that continue the retro theme. While the core functionality of the Mitsubishi interior remains, including its impressively spacious rear seating and sliding doors, the tuning house adds custom seat covers and dashboard accents. These often utilize high-quality fabrics with patterns that might remind you of a vintage flannel shirt or an old-school outdoor pack. It creates an environment that feels cozy and lived in, a stark contrast to the sterile, screen-heavy interiors found in many of its contemporaries. It's a space that encourages you to throw in your hiking boots, grab a map, and just drive until the cell signal disappears. The rise of the retro-styled key car is a fascinating trend in the global automotive landscape. As urban spaces become more crowded and the cost of fuel and insurance continues to be a factor, many drivers are realizing that a smaller footprint doesn't have to mean a smaller lifestyle. The Delica Mini with the Damned kit is the perfect example of this philosophy. It offers the utility of a van, the capability of a light 4WD, and the personality of a custom classic, all in a package that is easy to park and affordable to run. It appeals to a new generation of buyers who value aesthetics and experiences over raw horsepower or status symbols. In conclusion, the Mitsubishi Delica Mini Retro Off-Road Kit by Damned is a brilliant celebration of everything that makes Japanese car culture so vibrant. It takes a solid, functional platform and injects it with a heavy dose of soul and nostalgia. By paying tribute to the 4WD legends of the past, Damned has created a vehicle that feels perfectly suited for the adventures of today. Whether you are navigating the narrow streets of Tokyo or exploring a remote campsite in the mountains, this modified Delica Mini proves that great things really do come in small packages. It's a rolling reminder that the spirit of adventure is not defined by the size of your vehicle, but by the places you are willing to go and the style in which you choose to get there. As we move further into 2026, we expect to see even more of these mini-me adventurers on the road, proving that the retro revolution is here to stay.